Behind the Badge, brought to you by Big O Tires.
When you meet a police officer or firefighter on the street, it may be easy to think that's all they do. But you may be surprised at the jobs some have on tap on the side in today's Behind the Badge.
Inside Utah's 4th District Court in Provo, one of the bailiffs in the courtroom, Dan Brady, knows to expect the unexpected.
Even in civil cases, there's been times where I've had to handcuff an attorney.
You may expect keeping order in court is Deputy Dan's only job. But when he's not here,
I'm super excited for it.
He's got a gig on the side as an alcohol guide.
We put cinnamon and vanilla in the basket here, and that vapor comes through.
Dan is the weekend tour guide for Clearwater Distilling Company in Pleasant Grove, which, don't be fooled by the name, has nothing to do with water.
Our Scandalust, we're making hundreds of gallons in a batch.
Flavorful spirits, whiskeys, brandies, and vodkas. It's all made right here. And if you're curious how it's done, Dan is your guide.
This is one of the ones that we make start to finish here in-house, making the mash, ferment, and distilling.
Dan has a love for the process, and 3.5 years ago, he just up and applied.
I thought to myself, well, I like booze, I like talking to people, why not? And I applied, and they asked me to start working the very next day. So this is the apothecary.
We stopped by to see Dan's passion in action, teaching how sugar and water become award-winning alcohol.
You learn every step, and you want to know more. You want to share this information, and I could go on for hours.
And he's in good company. The journey each spirit takes is even longer than that.
These racks are where some of the spirits come to finish. Aging in these barrels, some up to 14 years.
It's a job Dan savors.
This one actually smells like real cinnamon.
Oh, yeah. It's got a cinnamon smell to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of cinnamon flavor in that.
When it's finally time to hang up the badge and leave the courtroom, going full-time at the distillery is Dan's retirement plan.
It's the best job I've ever had.
At least that's Dan's expectations. But even with alcohol, it's never 100% proof.
Deputy Dan says he loves about his job is he does it in Utah County. He says a lot of people in Utah County haven't had much experience to know what good spirits are, and he gets to teach them.